Oh my God, top billing. Did the Seattle Seahawks do it again? This time eating that Geno's. Everybody back eating that Geno's, and guess what? None of you are invited. The disrespect paid to this man last week, right? Acting like he's never done what you saw last week. He just had to come back and remind you that he's done this multiple times just this year and can do it again. Man, what was this joint right here on the pull? He targeting, look at this, and Jakob, the only place where it could be when they absolutely needed that bad boy right there, that was hard. You talk about a degree of difficulty when you're that close. That's why Seattle struggles, right? They tend to get themselves in these type of situations where everything's just that much more truncated. You're talking about a Tennessee Titans team that has a better defense than the Philadelphia Eagles, and they play a better brand of defense. But look at this right here, man. DK Metcalf, right? Dennis Rodman Jr. himself getting his arm held there, had to pluck it with one hand just to dampen it. Great concentration right here on the rebound. Gets both hands around it, left foot down, and right toe already dragging with swag. Great effort by him, man. Hell of a throw, hell of a catch. I was like, what are we seeing right here, man? Seattle, what? And then he had to turn around and do it again. All right, real quick, I had to acknowledge one of the best announcers in the game. That will be one Matt Ryan. Philly's own Matt Ryan, one of my favorite players when he was playing. I love Matt Ryan's game there. Geno Smith actually reminds me a lot of Matt Ryan. It was great to get to see some insights from, or hear some insights from a man, Matt Ryan there. You can see what a professional announcer, he's just a rookie announcer too, right? 35,000 times better than Mark Sanchez, better than Greg Olsen, in my opinion, right? Shouts to Jersey though, right? Greg Olsen from Jersey. But still, come on, man. This man was able to really bring you inside the game, and some of the stuff he's saying was definitely something you should check out there. But, all right, so listen. They come back, right? The defense gets a little bit of that prison loving, right? Tennessee Titans go down and score. Derrick Henry was on fire again today, right? Not those big, huge gainers from him, but he was doing the old school Derrick Henry thing, and the Ty J Sharp kid as well, coming behind him there. So definitely a Tennessee Titan brand of football, right? With the ground and pound and the roughneck defense type, stuff that we've seen from the Seattle Seahawks in the past, right? So, man, didn't they get themselves in a bind off of this one right here? Nowhere to go right here. Tries to leak out. Abraham Lucas beat on the back end right there. Bang. Geno Smith fertilized. Go back on this right here. See what happened. Harold Landry is a damn good player right there off the edge. Going against Lucas right here. Gets into Lucas's chest, but is able to decrease the space himself by changing elevation. Lucas unable to really get much of a surface area on him at the time, right, which allows him to use that bendability and dexterity right there to get past him, right? You can see it right there, a little bit of a my buddy situation right there. Nowhere to go with the ball here. Geno knows it's time to evacuate, but just so happens, your man Landry is standing right there, and I'm like, damn. They going to score with the DK Metcalf, and that's going to be it right there. It was like 3rd and 14, and guess who shows back up? My Njigba. Jackson Smith and Njigba. They eat at Geno's connection right here. Difficult throw in the middle of the field. Watch this. Zoop. Man, look at the velocity on that bad boy, man. I'm telling you, man, y'all guys better start respecting Geno Smith's arm, right? He has a very lively arm right there. You talk about making a difficult throw. 3rd and 14, absolutely had to have it right there. Going to your rookie, your future superstar rookie right here in Jakob. Product placement is nasty on this one right there. Right between a triumvirate of defenders. And my man, bang, he took a cold window right there. But then he steps back up, keeping his eyes upfield. Look at him, right? Geno Smith, they say, he didn't never climb the pocket cleanest. But look at him. Mission aborted, right? Detaches from the pocket, keeps his eyes up, and there's Tyler Lockett right there. Lockett launcher himself, sitting in for it, gets out of bounds, right? Like you know he's going to do. But they back rolling again, back eating at Geno's. I believe after the obligatory first down run, they back 2nd and 7. Look at opposite hash throwing an outright the Lockett launcher. Jakob. Man, you talk about some difficult throws in situations where I'm like, oh, man, right? You're going to these throws, right? These are some of the hardest throws in the NFL. People don't understand the opposite hash and clearing horizontal planes when you have people who are running vertically at the football. You know what I mean right there? But you see a foot on the hash right there. Look at them. I don't know. I noticed something different in Geno, right, with his throwing motion this year, right? He's really digging in it from his lower half, right, pause, and you can see, man, perfect spiral, everything on the outside. Lockett able to dig it out there, get out of bounds, man. Still rolling. I believe his co-announcer, Tiki Barber, pointed this out. If this is not pass interference, this is probably the game winner itself right here, and this would have been nasty too. DK Metcalf right here pushing it vertical, and you can see right there, I think that's where DK can get a little bit better at, right? Being a little bit more imaginative on the transition phase of this right here, right? You can see he's barely selling it, right? My man doesn't really bite. It's just the fact that he has inside leverage. I don't know why they would commit to inside leverage right away anyway instead of just playing it from a pedal there, but he puts himself in a bad situation. DK Metcalf, I guess you could say he probably was running a bang 8 right there, and he's already out leveraged right there. That's tired. There's nothing you can say about this. This is pass interference. You can't have no Titans people coming up in here talking about they hating and shit like that, right? That's pass interference, man. Pass interference. But you can see what the product placement was, though. If he wouldn't slow down on his momentum, that was a perfect pass, and he's probably going into the end zone, dragging that man into the end zone there. So, boom. But then, of course, Shane Waldron is going to Shane Waldron. Shane Waldron, he got to run on first and second down most of the time this close, and then bang. Now, I'm not sure if they were saying something that this was read option or something like that. There's no option on this play right here, right? They took it away because they let go of Noah Fant, sent 2. So now you have somebody who has the backside pull, right? And you have somebody who's working on Zach Charbonnet right here. So there's no way to go right there. That was an untenable situation. Shane Waldron, for some odd reason, just lacks creativity this close to the goal line. I'm not sure what's going on with him with that. Sometimes between the 20s, he can be very creative, right? He has some really good shit that you can tell that he got from college football, Steve Sarkisian's playbook. But, man, when he's down here, he needs to holler at Steve Sarkisian a little bit more and see what he could do. But guess what? The Seattle Seahawks have a secret weapon, Kobe Parkinson. Let's check him out right here. This was amazing. I'm like, they had to have it 3rd and goal. Oh! At first I was confused. I was like, wait, what? Is that Kobe Parkinson top side? Let's go back on this. Got DK Metcalf right here, right? So they reading it out. They're definitely in man coverage right here. Metcalf, Lockett Launcher, Smith and Jigba, Mind Jigba there, and then Parkinson. They're giving Parkinson a lot of playing time, right? Recently there, and he's showing himself to be damn good, right? I remember him in high school and college. The guy is a damn good-ass prospect. There's no doubt about that. And, of course, you can see it in his eyes. He's like, whoa, trippy. He has no clue where he is. That mama jumper higher than a giraffe's cunt. What are we doing here? Whoa, trippy. Look at this right here, man. Look at the box out. Look at this man go up with some strong-ass hands. Bang, clap that bad boy right there in between. Now, listen, there's a certain, we're not going to talk about that, right? That was the guy to throw it to right there. You can see what strong hands look like through traffic. Look at him. Through traffic, it didn't matter. Then he was able to switch and corral that bad boy with one hand to protect it. Hell of a catch right there, man. Ooh, nasty. Right there. What is he doing? He don't even know he plays football. He's just his body's on autopilot. Look at him. Whoa. Trippy. Whoa, Trippy wins the game. Geno Smith to Whoa, Trippy. Who had that on their bingo card to finish once again? Was that the score of the last game too? Was it 20-17 or 21-17, something like that? Very similar score to the last game there. Geno's back again. The defense showed up when it had to, man, on that last drive. They still had 57 seconds left. You had a sack by Bobby Wagner on a green dog. Reality kicked in. He's like, damn, I know I might be a little soft. My tackling's been soft this year. Let me go ahead and sit it down right here. But man, had to go to the ground, take it down low. Listen, Seattle Seahawks, I believe that, I'm not sure what happened with the Minnesota game or whatever like that, but definitely either in playoff contention, like severely, or already placed in a spot, just having to hold on. Hey, man, maybe Seattle is hot, right? Reminds me of my Philadelphia Phillies. The Philadelphia Phillies, man, in the last couple of years, they get hot, get on a streak, and then they get in the playoffs and start whipping ass. So you never know how this goes, man. Maybe that Philly game, right, that one-game regular season game Super Bowl that I will maintain was the one-game regular season Super Bowl. Listen, man, don't be coming to my damn channel acting like you know what's going on. You just clicking on it. I said it before. Seahawks fans hounded me about the Eagles for an entire year. And if you are listening and you're sitting out there, you know you were probably one of the ones. All on my Eagles content talking about the Seahawks. Telling me how much you admire the Eagles. The Eagles is your second favorite team. This and that and all this and that. I can't wait to play the Eagles even more than the San Francisco 49ers and all that. That's what I was talking about. But shit, to take it a step further than that, somebody told me that Pete Carroll called the Eagles the champions of the world. He was talking about how dope and this and that. Maybe it's a mind ploy, but maybe it's some shit that'll work, right? I tend to think, right, calling us the champions of the world. We ain't been playing good football. I haven't been playing good on defense and shit like that. End up getting a thrilling victory over us. Get this one right here. Either Geno's back there. I'm not sure the remaining opponents there. I know the Cardinals will have to be one of them. I don't know the other there, but shit, you never know. Get in the playoffs, get hot. Shit can happen. Seattle's starting to pull some shit together there, right? Really got to get that run game together a little bit more there and that rushing defense. That's what I wondered about. Philly wasn't going to test the rushing defense. We don't have an identity right now. I knew Tennessee would test that particular metal there and see how you guys are on the inside, right, if you're soft in the middle. And, yeah, Seattle got to toughen that up a little bit. But Seattle definitely getting back after the quarterback again. And, man, a hell of a win, hell of a game. Congratulations to you dudes out there. Merry Christmas to everybody out there in Seattle Seahawk land. Merry Christmas to everybody who's a top billing soldier. We always are an army of one, all right? Merry Christmas to everybody, man. Happy holidays. Enjoy your victory over the Tennessee Titans. Now you're 8-7 and eating that Geno's, except none of you are ever invited again, all right? Salute.
What more can I say?
Top Billin.